Welcome back. According to Egyptian investigators, wreckage of the EgyptAir flight, which went missing over the Mediterranean last month, has been found. There were 66 people on board flight MS804 when it crashed on May the 19th while flying from Paris to Cairo. The plane vanished from Greek and Egyptian radar screens, apparently without having sent a distress call. Investigators will begin with something they call the four corners. It means that before touching anything, they'll map exactly where every single piece of the aircraft ended up. Ultimately, investigators will probably have to retrieve wreckage to know for sure what brought this plane down, and that could take weeks or even months. The Voice of America's Edward Yerinin is in Cairo and joins us on the program. Thank you, Edward, for joining us on the program.
My pleasure, BC.
A few days ago, we were talking about fears that the black boxes might stop pinging on the 24th of June, and now we hear that the wreckage has been found. Are we 100% sure that this wreckage is actually from EgyptAir MS804?
Well, yes, they had video of one of the black boxes, which is actually orange, being brought up in a tank. Their video equipment on the robotic sub was picking up the wreckage yesterday and the day before, I believe, and they located pieces of the wreckage, and they located one of the parts of the plane which had this cockpit voice recorder. They still need to locate the flight data recorder, but if you have the cockpit voice recorder, which is the pilots speaking among themselves, you'll at least have an idea of what was going on in the cockpit before the plane crashed.
And we understand that this is just one step in the right direction, but there's so much work to be done, right?
Well, so much work and so much speculation. It's still possible from all the information that they'll get on that cockpit voice recorder that they'll still not be sure what happened. Also, if they don't have the flight data recorder, they won't know how the plane was responding to whatever situation it was in, even if they know what the pilots were saying. So a lot of it will be extrapolation by the experts, and then that leaves room for doubt as to what one expert thinks and what another expert thinks.
And is locating the black boxes before June the 24th still crucial, despite the fact that the wreckage is believed to have been found?
Well, there's no certainty that the other remaining black box will stop pinging exactly 30 days after the crash, which was on May 19th. It's sort of the range of capabilities. When a black box is underwater, it's probably cold water given the depth. But that being said, there really is no certainty it will stop pinging. And perhaps the other box was damaged and it wasn't pinging to start with, which means they're going to have to go looking manually for that box with the sub, robotic sub.
Okay, so what happens if nothing is found?
Well, the French, this is a French company that has the ship with the robotic sub. They were able to locate an Air France, wreckage of an Air France plane off the coast of Brazil almost 2 years after it crashed, and those black boxes had definitely stopped pinging. So I think there's the ability to find the other black box, even if it goes beyond the time when it will be pinging. But that being said, the fact that they have one of the boxes, the cockpit voice recorder, that will help a lot in determining what happened.
All right, thank you, Edward, for joining us on Network Africa.
My pleasure.
And with that, we call it a day on today's edition of Network Africa. Thank you so much for watching. I am BC Adebayo.